Hundreds of new patients at the hospital every day for RSV, how local resources are standing up to the early surge. Who's hogging all the water? WRTV investigates the top users of H2O in central Indiana. 2 days, 3 decades apart, one thing in common. Gregory connects the dots on the early winter weather, and she's bringing unique taste to Indy, the mouth-watering efforts from the queen of seafood. That's all ahead on Inside Indy. Thanks for joining us for Inside Indy. I'm Megan Shin. A complete 180. That's what Peyton Manning Children's Hospital says it's seeing from just 2 weeks ago with RSV patient intake. It's a respiratory virus doctors say is unusual this time of year. And as WRTV's Kaylin Kendall found out, it's hitting kids much earlier in the season.
Out at Peyton Manning Children's Hospital, doctors tell me that beds are running tight. But what is it like for parents who are navigating this respiratory virus in their little ones?
It just explodes like that.
An explosion of RSV hitting Peyton Manning Children's Hospital.
That ramp up really is amazing, how fast these things can go, how fast the virus can spread through the community of kids.
Dr. Christopher Belcher, a pediatric infectious disease physician at Peyton Manning Children's Hospital, says he's seeing a large influx of patients with RSV.
It's very full. It's been very tight for beds around here.
Hospital administrators add they've been full several times and are shifting a lot of kids in and out. Compared to 2 weeks ago, they told WRTV they weren't seeing too many inpatient cases. It's not just Peyton Manning seeing an influx. Riley Hospital for Children is seeing it too.
It's scary.
Brees Severdo's 7-week-old son Gannon is currently at Riley with RSV.
He is on an event right now, and he's sedated. So really that's the only thing that they say that they can do besides like management for pain and just to keep him comfortable.
Gannon has been at Riley since Sunday. There at the same time, 4-month-old baby Lucas.
Day by day, I was just figuring out, it felt like he wasn't going to get better for a while, and every day he was getting worse, not better.
He just got home from the hospital yesterday. His parents, Josiah and Victoria Reish, noticed he was breathing fast and had what appeared to be catching by his lungs.
He was getting breathing treatments because of his wheezing. He was also getting some steroids to help with his wheezing as well.
I was just thankful that we at least got a bed somewhere that I know was going to take great care of him.
Haley Woodcock took her 3-week-old son Jackson to the hospital after noticing similar symptoms, including congestion.
It was definitely scary, especially, and it was heartbreaking for sure, especially seeing him hooked up to everything.
Jackson was released from Peyton Manning Children's Hospital this morning. These parents aren't alone. Doctors say this year is particularly unusual with RSV. Doctors add normally RSV season is November through April, with peak hitting around Valentine's Day. This year, what appears to be peak is hitting right now.
Now when the virus is around, because we've stopped a lot of COVID measures, it just tore through a big group of kids.
Working for you, Caitlin Kendall, WRTV.
We saw a few flurries overnight, but can you imagine getting inches of snow in mid-October? Well, that was the life for folks on this day in 1989. So joining me now on our Inside Indy set is WRTV's Chief Meteorologist, Gregory. And Kevin, how well do you remember 1989?
So you're testing my meteorological memory. I do remember this. I started here in August of 1989. What I don't remember is how much of this snow was predicted. It was on this day in 1989 that we started a 3-day odyssey, the 18th, 19th, and 20th, that amounted to 9.3 inches of snow for Indianapolis.
Wow.
It created problems on the roads, mainly bridges, because the rest of the roads were warm enough the snow was melting. The other big impact, the breaking branches from having leaves on the trees. Colorful leaves, you put on the heavy, wet snow, and the branches break.
It's extra mass, yeah.
People had fun, though. There were kids that were able to have snowball fights. Animals at the zoo got to enjoy it. And also, instead
What a
of
sight.
frost on the pumpkin, we had snow on the pumpkins. It's a memorable day in Indiana.
I like it. It would be a good reason to get outside, call it a snow day in October, right?
Yeah, and of course we didn't have e-learning days then. I don't think school was canceled, but it was a memorable day.
Oh my gosh, wow. Okay, well, so talk a little bit more about how this actually compares to previous years, right? Because that's an epic year.
Absolutely, that's the year of record, earliest
Right.
snowfall ever. Typically it's November 19th that we would get our first snow, measurable. January, if you're wondering, is the snowiest month at 9 inches, and we have 25.5 for a season. But sometimes you get the opposite. We had 52 inches of snow. That was the winter of 2013, 2014. Not that long ago. That's the most snow December, January, and February we've ever had. One other all-time record that most folks will remember, and it was the coldest morning ever, 1994, January, in Indianapolis, 27 below zero.
Ooh.
That's not wind chill, that's actual air temperature. New Whiteland made it to 36 below zero.
Oh, that's bone chilling.
Yes. Yeah. Things can happen. But we also obviously enjoy some mild temperatures at times too.
Yeah. Well, anything can happen in Indiana, but that's what makes it exciting, right?
And just remember, I'm here to clean off your car whenever we have snow. So you're going to be fine for the winter.
You're the man. All right, so in the meantime, we got our heavy coats at least, right?
Until the weekend.
There you go.
We'll talk more about that. We'll be in the 70s.
All right. Well, Kevin, Gregory, thank you so much for breaking it down, and hopefully we don't see something like 1989 once again, but we'll see. Could be fun. All right. She first burst onto the local food scene with her unique food. Now the queen of seafood is bringing out her best for a big event this weekend. What you can look forward to next when Inside Indy continues on WRTV. Many parts of the Midwest are experiencing overall drought conditions, and you can see the yellow spots here on the map in front of you. That means it's dry in those areas. Now, much of our state is experiencing some level of dry conditions. The lack of rain is having an impact on everything from crops to trees, as well as reservoir levels. Some water utilities in Indiana restrict how much water you can use. And WRTV's investigative reporter Kara Kenny is finding out who uses the most water. She also learned exactly how difficult it is to even get answers from utility companies in the first place.
You may not give it much thought.
While your tap always turns on and that's a luxury, that's not a promise.
Water is precious. For many of us, our lawns are also precious. Welcome to the Bluffs at Flat Fork. This is where many of Fortville's top 10 water users live, according to a list we obtained through a records request. Records show this house used more than 150,000 gallons in 1 month. That's nearly 40 times what the average homeowner consumes, which is 4,000 gallons a month in Fortville. Cindy Stanley's house just down the street also used 150,000 gallons in a month.
Were you aware that you're one of the top users?
No. Well, probably we are because we have had a new yard put in, so we're having to get it started. So that's why we're using so much.
Cindy says they moved in back in May and are just trying to protect their investment.
Because we sodded from the street all the way to the back.
The town of Fortville has watering conservation measures in place, in part because of aggressive lawn watering. Among the restrictions, homeowners can only water twice a week on specific days and during set hours. There's no fines or punishments in place, but the rules also say homeowners can water new sod and lawns for the first 30 days. But after that, they could only water from midnight to 6 a.m. or 6 p.m. to midnight.
Were you aware of that?
I don't think I was ever told that since we've moved here.
Despite the restrictions, we found sprinklers going during the heat of the day. Some of the water not even making it onto the grass. WRTV Investigates filed records requests with 24 water utilities throughout central Indiana, asking for a list of top users, both homes and businesses. Only a third provided us with top commercial users, and only 2 utilities would tell us which homeowners use the most water. Water utilities denied our request with reasons like they don't share customer information or they don't have to comply with public records laws. Indiana American Water told us they don't break out water usage by user. And Citizens Energy told us customer usage information can be considered a trade secret.
That should be accessible. There should be some transparency. But again, we live in a state really where the utilities are calling the shots.
Kerwin Olson is the executive director at the Citizens Action Coalition, a nonprofit utility watchdog group.
So we have conservancy districts, municipal utilities, not-for-profit utilities, one public charitable trust, one investor-owned utility. Some are regulated, most are not. So getting data, getting information, getting coordination can be exceptionally challenging.
The city of Martinsville and the town of Fortville did provide us with their top water users, both businesses and homeowners. Why do you feel it's important to be transparent about this information?
If we get the word out and we let the people know that what they're doing is affecting the whole community and all the user base, we're hoping that'll make a difference.
And get this Fortville water tower holds 300,000 gallons of water. A top 10 water user consumes half of this volume in just 1 month.
That's excessive. It's really excessive.
Should people be thinking more about water?
Oh, absolutely.
While Indianapolis gets its drinking water from the White River, Fortville's water comes from underground aquifers, as does much of the state. Fortville town manager Joe Runner emphasizes high demand that comes with grass watering stresses their system and impacts all homeowners' bills.
So that means that we have to engineer and develop larger infrastructure to handle those days, and that kind of goes out to all of our ratepayers. They're going to all pay the price for that.
Fortville limits when homeowners can water because the town wants to make sure it has enough for emergencies like a big fire or a water main break. Yet we found most water utilities in our state let you use as much water as you want.
Historically, we've been a water-rich state, so there's a perception of we have plenty, so I don't need to conserve it. So there's some of that. And I also think that, our communities want to meet their customers' needs, so they don't really want to tell them that we don't have enough.
Although Indiana has yet to experience a water crisis seen in other states like California, some predict hotter temperatures could impact our water supply.
When we look at water use in the summertime, more than 70% of the demand is coming from lawn watering. That means we have to keep building more supply to meet that demand. I honestly wish everybody would reconsider it a little bit.
As the temperatures drop this fall, so will the watering in neighborhoods like the Bluffs at Flat Fork. Cindy Stanley doesn't plan on making the top 10 list again.
We won't continue using that much water once, we get through this first period of getting the yard settled.
You can save water and money by turning off the tap while brushing your teeth, not doing dishes or laundry unless you have a full load. And lastly, don't treat your toilet like a trash can. Throw your tissues in the garbage. Working for you, Kara Kenny, WRTV.
We first featured her on WRTV when she burst onto the food scene with a unique offering in a food desert. But now Chef Oya is known as the city's queen of seafood. And as WRTV's Bray Steele found out, she might trap you into some good eats if you visit her and her crew at Blacktoberfest this weekend.
Blacktoberfest is almost here with lots of fantastic businesses, including Chef Oya's The Trap. Chef Oya, the queen of seafood in Indianapolis, with us today. Chef, how are you?
I am doing well today. How are you, Ray?
It's great to have you once again, because if you missed it, about 5-6 years ago, I guess, that was the first time we had Chef Oya on to feature you, just after you guys opened, I believe.
Yeah, just after we opened, I think Erica Fly came out and did a feature on us, and it just helped us skyrocket into the wonderful thing that we've got rolling today.
Absolutely. Miss you, Erica. Wish you were still here. Chef Oya and The Trap, it's been an interesting 6 years, I would imagine. I guess the pandemic probably hit you guys hard, just like it hit most of the restaurant industry.
Just after the pandemic, we actually did really well. We closed for about 8 weeks right when all of the things came down. But sales for our trap butter skyrocketed. So we still had to come to work and we had to make it and we had to get it out. And that's been a wonderful addition to business. And then just maybe over the last year or so, since everything has kind of calmed down, but then the fallout of the pandemic with cost rising and supply chain issues and stuff like that, it's been a bit difficult, but we're still rolling.
Why'd you do seafood in the first place? What brought you to seafood?
It's something that, like I was saying, the unpretentious seafood, the seafood that you don't have to go somewhere and spend $100 on a meal, is something that I knew we were missing. We didn't have any boil-style restaurants here in the city when I first opened. So I just thought that was something people would love. So
go check out Chef Oya's The Trap. She's going to be at Blacktoberfest, October 22nd. We got the info at WRTV.com. Check her out at Chef Oya's The Trap 2 location. Give it to him.
Yep, we're at 3355 North Keystone Avenue, right on the southeast corner of 34th and Keystone.
You can get your seafood. You can buy the bottled trap butter too.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. At Chef Oya's The Trap. Check her out there at The Trap or at Blacktoberfest coming up this weekend, October 22nd. Chef, it's great to see you again.
Thank you so much for having me back.
Welcome back to Inside Indy. This week we took you inside a celebrity book night where children enjoyed the stories of Dr. LaWanda Jobe. She's the founder of Big Mama's House Books, and today we're sharing more from the author herself on the book she's written.
My grandmother was the inspiration behind Big Mama's House Books. That's where I got the name from. And so then it just kind of took off from there. So that was definitely my inspiration, and just seeing the looks on the kids' faces as they turn the page. I think the favorite so far with the children, and this is boys and girls alike, is Tina Tucker Toodles. It's about this rambunctious little girl who refuses to eat her vegetables. So the theme of that book is all about eating healthy and eating your vegetables. The second book is called I Can't Wait, and it's about divorce, co-parenting, and separation. And this little boy just looks forward to spending the weekends with his dad and all of the fun things that they do. My third book is Big Mama's House, which was again themed after my grandmother, and it's all about the celebration of family. The kids go over to Grandma's house. I came along during a time when we would go to Grandma's house and we did everything. We spent the night, we played games. That's where we celebrated all of the holidays. And then the fourth book, The Tallest, is all about bullying. And Monique is the tallest girl in her school. And I think to be a little boy and be tall, it's kind of cool. But sometimes to be a girl, it's a little socially awkward. So it's all about bullying, and the kids really love that. Normally when I go to the schools, I have them to do like an anti-bullying vow, and they just have a lot of fun with it. And then my final book, Yum Yum Bubblegum, is about a little girl who, she has a lot of hair and she loves to chew bubblegum. And of course her mom tells her, spit your gum out at night. And of course she does not. And so she ends up getting the gum stuck in her hair. And so she has to end up getting her hair cut. So that book is about following directions and minding your parents. So Big Mama's House Books offers urban books for all children, all shapes, sizes, and colors. And I always say that the books are for the young and the young at heart.
We're so glad you joined us for Inside Indy this evening, and we're even more excited to show you what we've got coming up tomorrow night. WRTV's chief photographer Jason Strong and I took a drone up to one of the most spectacular corn mazes in all of Indiana. I mean, it went viral. That's how good it is. We even learned the science behind crafting the corn patterns, plus pumpkin racing. What's not to love? Join us as we explore both outside and inside Indy tomorrow night at 7. Have a great night.